Hey friends, welcome to the channel. Gene Perry here with the Freehands Academy. Today is Sunday, February the 2nd. A little bit late on Freehands Friday, but I did want to put out a session for my partner in the Freehands Academy, Robin Shima-Costin, who passed away quite suddenly and unexpectedly, I believe on January the 24th. So if you knew Robin, or if you'd been to any of the Southern California Freehands Academy events in the past decade, you'd know that she was just the most wonderful person, and that she had a deep knowledge of the instrument, of the Chapman family, and of the performers that loved to play the Chapman Stick. And when bands would come into town, whether it was Tom G with the California Guitar Trio or Tony with Stickman or King Crimson, I'd see her out on Facebook the next day backstage, and I thought, man, how am I going to keep up with her? And I never really did. She was always going to these shows and just rocking it. She was always out there in and amongst the community and really enjoying herself and bringing a lot of people together in the process. So I'm going to share a couple images, a couple memories that I have of Robin. Obviously here she is performing and singing, and she sang like an angel. It's a great picture. That 10-string with green linear inlays. This was my first event I did, and Dale came out for this one, and Kevin, and these two were so fun, and they called themselves Chicks with Sticks, Chicks with Sticks, and they became fast friends, and they got to sync up again at the 2014 event. It was a beautiful thing. Dale's a wonderful person, and here was the flyer for the 2013 event. And here's our group, and there she is right at the center of all of it, right there behind Emmett. She was a day student, so I didn't have a program for people that were coming just for one day, but she said I can only make it for one day. So I created like a kind of a special class of students so she could come out just for the day because I really wanted her to be a part of it. And there she is kind of at the back of the class. That's where she liked to be, so she could see everyone and catch all the action. This was the first event that we did together. We got in trouble because we played too late. They kept serving drinks. I don't know how that's our fault. So, but she, put this together with the Center Street Anaheim kind of group of restaurants there. We had a really great time. Went late into the evening. There's my childhood friend Paul Grundman, my friend Gina Ferrara, of course Michael Johnstone. Steve Adelson, Rob Martino, Joe Conti, Dan Chapman, Tom G, Emmett, and of course, Robin. We had a really great time. Really funny picture. And here we are out at the American Jewish University for Freehands Academy 2014. And such a funny picture. She, at some point, she put together 8 instructors with 39 students. She put together all these classes. We thought of the classes together and worked with the instructors on that. But then she said some people wanted private instruction. So I was like, well, what are we going to do about that? We can't have one person have it and the other person not. So she went through all 39 students and figured out which instructor they wanted private instruction with. And then she sandwiched all of that together and just made it so. And I don't know if everyone really appreciated that, but that was just who Robin was. She wanted everyone to feel, included. She wanted everyone to have their way, to get that private lesson if they wanted it, and everyone did. Just a Herculean effort. Yeah, and here's a great flyer that Dan Chapman did. Look at that lineup. So many great players. And then here's Greg and Dale and Claire and the two of us, and we were just finishing up the event, just saying goodbye to everyone and just kind of putting a ribbon on it and checking out. It's a lot of work. And there we are. It was our 2014 event. Just a jam. And there she is with her pink sweater on and her Aloha colors. I think the image got a little stretched on the side there, but just a fantastic effort. And she was really, really a big part of this event. We started doing gigs out at the Guitar Merchant. Bob was a pretty regular fixture here. I really like this image of Robin. Looks great in this picture. She looks so happy. And I think this was one of the first times where she actually got to come out and actually have a lesson and be a part of the classes. Because normally she was the person like with the deli tray, and she always had plenty of napkins, and she'd show up with like cups, extra forks, just in case we ran out. And she never asked for a dime. It was like her contribution to the community. It was always, something she just wanted to do. And our events were always, just loving and fun and friendly, because of her. It's another NAMM show, new location at the Pint House, John Carlo Caffarina. This is with some of the folks from Stick Enterprises, along with Jim Riley, who wrote Emmett's autobiography, Claire and Kai and Kevin. Just a regular who's who of Chapman Stick players. I think Emmett organized this event, and we just supported it. Rachel was kind of coming onto the scene at this point with the Guitar Merchant gigs, and Emmett really loved performing with her. Here she is at NAMM. And here's out at Lopez and Lefties. And this is just the perfect image of Robin, just like right at the center of the action, like right there in front of Emmett and Yuta. Michael Johnstone, and I can't remember the name of Jofflet's drummer, but that was someone he regularly performed with. Matt Tate, Corey, Jim. And then here we are at another event. I think this was like 2018. There's Dean in the background. And here's Robin watching Emmett play. Now, I took this picture and I was looking at the camera, but I really wanted to capture, like Robin watching Emmett play, which she loved to do. And this was a great moment. It's in her happy place for sure. That's with Tony, Claire, and Jofflet. Super fun. This was with Austin Cup and Rodrigo Serrao. This was our 2019 event. And I think we were celebrating 50 years of Free Hands that year. And there's Rachel and Jeannie Flowers and Rod. Michael Johnstone made it out to that one. Just a really fun event. And she captured this image of Rachel, which I thought was really great. Just super intense, just getting ready to play. And they were having Thai food. We all love Thai food, so that worked out great. And then Robin captured this picture. It's like iconic art piece with Emmett right in front of it with his gold railboard. And she was just in the right place at the right time. She just had an eye for these sorts of images. And I remember when she posted this, everyone was sharing it left and right. Such a great picture of Emmett. And there we are wrapping up 2014. And there's our girl, Robin Shima-Costin, who was a great wife and mother, a great sister. She had a big, beautiful family. And boy, we're really gonna miss her. She meant a lot to a lot of Chapman Stick players, and she really put her back into a lot of these events and brought a lot of people together. Gonna kind of close with this image here. This is her out at the 2013 event right next to Emmett. Rocking her Aloha colors, just bringing the joy, right? She knew how to do it. If you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you taking the time to stick around and hear my thoughts and memories about Robin. I really loved Robin and her family. I really loved the joy that she brought to all of our events, and she really cared about the community. And I'm going to close with what I wrote up on Facebook the other day, because I just can't think of any other way how to say goodbye. So again, thanks for tuning in. If you have a memory you want to share in the comments below, I think that'd be really great to kind of commemorate her in that way. So here's what I wrote. Chapman Stick players, it is a sad day as we have lost our beloved sister in tapping, Robin Shima-Costin. She was among the most gracious persons I have ever had the opportunity to meet. Thoughtful, intelligent, and so loving. She was the heart of so many Free Hands Academy events. None of it would have been possible without her. She was so sensitive to how people felt, and this was her superpower. She achieved a mythical status with many stickists with her knowledge of the instrument, of the players that loved to play it, and mostly of the community. And I remember the Chapman family lining up to hug her at these events. I didn't write that, but I'm just remembering that now. They all loved to see her, and were so happy when she was at the gigs or when she was helping to put together these gigs. She loved the community and the community loved her. After the 2010 event in Mira Costa, she and I stayed in touch, and after the first FHA event in 2013, we teamed up to put on the 2014 event, and she made it so. It was because of Robin that it was epic. With her planning skills, her people skills, and the love that she emanated, we were all inspired to make it the best possible event. Greg said it was the best event he had ever been to. His words, not mine. She always rallied to get a Chapman Stick event going for the NAMM show. Fitting that it is wrapping up this last weekend, almost as if in a tribute to her. She'd find the place, talk to the owners, coordinate with the players, all pure love and inspiration. It is such a sad day, but I will never forget the kindness she shared with me and with us, how she inspired all of us not only to be better musicians, but to be better people, to lead with our heart and to listen with our soul. Bless you, Robin, and your beautiful family. You are always with us. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you, Robin. Take care.